In this episode, we will be answering the question, what's a good credit score for tenants? This answer is brought to you by AmerUSA, where you can screen tenants 24 hours a day. The credit score question is a very common one. It's asked by both landlords as well as tenants who are eager to know what to expect when applying for tenancy. So let us first begin by answering the question, what is the average credit score of consumers in the United States? Well, it's fluid. It changes all of the time, but on average it can range anywhere from 680 up to approximately 710. But is it that important when screening an applicant for tenancy? There are so many factors that make up a credit score that instead of relying upon the score itself, it's best to always look at the data that's driving it. Unfortunately, credit scores can be very misleading. Here's an example. You can have an applicant scoring at 780, just 70 points shy of the maximum amount of 850. But when you take a look at the file, even though you see the credit cards were paid on time, the car was paid on time, there happens to be an apartment collection for $2,700 that occurred just 18 months ago. So that would be something very important to look into. And on the opposite side of the spectrum, let's say you have an applicant that's scoring 640, approximately 50 points shy of where the average consumer falls. But once you take a look at the file, you notice that the credit cards were paid on time, the car was paid on time, there's no evidence of any derogatory landlord debt or unpaid utilities, but when you look at their inquiries, you notice they've applied approximately 20 times in the past 24 months. Perhaps they just like to shop for the best deal and look for a good interest rate. But it has a negative impact on their score by up to 5 points each inquiry, despite that their payment history was entirely on time without any derogatory information. So always look at the file. There is no magic number. And don't forget to ask if there's an 80-pound dog. If you would like to see more videos about being an American landlord, please like and subscribe.